What's up, guys? This is Orange Tutorials, and today I'll be teaching you guys how to create a Hello World application for your iPhone 6 on Xcode using Objective-C. I'm very excited to teach you guys, and this is actually one of the easiest things to do, as it is only the start of learning how to program on Objective-C. I'll be bringing in some more tutorials, but for now, as you can see, this is my first ever tutorial on this channel, and I hope you like it. So to start off with, this is the iPhone 6 simulator. So I'm going to show you what the program would look like. So if you click on this button, the label will change to Hello World. This is only giving you the basics of how to use Xcode for simple applications. If you want to make fun application in that. Let's stop with this introduction. Let's get into programming. Right, so first of all, I'm going to let me close Xcode just to restart again. Sorry about that. So load up Xcode. I'm trying to start off fresh just to show you what you should be doing. Okay, so create a new Xcode project. For now, we'll be using the single view application. Click on next. I'll be naming the product Hello World tutorial. The device should be iPhone and the language should be Objective-C. I'm not going to take use core data. So just create it wherever you want. It doesn't really matter. Whoops. Right, so first of all, we'll be starting off with the graphical user interface, where we'll be clicking on the main storyboard. I'm going to click on this home lookalike button, which it is under the view controller tab. So I'm going to click on this and set the size to 4.7 inches, which is the iPhone 6 size, because I want my application to be set for the iPhone 6. On this tab right here down below, you will find all the controls that you will use to create your graphical user interface. So for now, I'm just going to use a button, which is right here. Just drag and drop it, and a label. Make it nice and wide so that people can easily click on it without any troubles. And I'm just going to move this a little bit below, make it nice and big as well. I'm gonna center it and also center align it. So let's change the text of the button to click me as the one that says on my simulator. And I'm just gonna keep the label as it is. So now we're done with the graphical user interface. I know it's very simple, but it's only the start of learning how to code on Objective-C. So let's move on to the header to declare the button and the label. You need to add this bracket and click enter, and it will actually create another one down below. You don't need to worry about it. If it doesn't, just create it by yourself. It's not a big deal. Here you actually set up the controls that you have added in your graphical user interface, which is the GUI, which is the main storyboard. So I'm going to add the button and the label. I'm going to only add the label for now, because the button will set an action to the button and we don't need to change anything on it. The purpose of this program is to only change the label, the text of the label. So for now, I'm just gonna keep it like this. So we're gonna insert IB outlet, UI label, asterisk sign, and you can name it whatever you want. For now, I'm just gonna name it as label. Down below here, you can add your voids or your IB actions. For now, for this application, we only need an action. So I'm gonna say IB action, and I'm gonna say here hello world. We don't need this for now. It's not a big deal if you keep it or not. You can keep it as this. Right. After finishing with that, with declaring our controls, we can go back to the main storyboard and click on the view controller tab over here so it can highlight the whole view controller. Go to the 6th tab along and let's set the outlets to our controls. So here it says label, click and drag towards the label. And here it says on the received actions it's going to say hello world. Click and drag it on your button, which is click me, and we're going to choose touch up inside, which is only the action will only occur, or the action will only run if you click the button and you let go of it. So after we're done with that, we go back to our viewcontroller.m to do some coding. We won't need to use any of those, so I'm just going to remove it. Right, so right now go create some lines for your code and write down IB action and the hello world, the one we created or the one we declared right here. So go back, and after doing this, put on your brackets and click enter, drop some lines. Okay, so the plan of this program is to change the label. I'm trying to explain this to you so you can get a feeling of how this works and what you're supposed to do. The plan of this action is to change the label text, the label which we have just created, the label text to hello world. So what we're going to do is we set the label name to label, the UI label name to label. So we're gonna say label.text equals the @ sign. We need this. It's in the syntax of Objective-C. So the @ sign, and then we're gonna say hello world. Right. Drop a semicolon, and we're basically done. It is that simple. It is very easy. You can create how many however you can create lots and lots of labels and change the text types or change the text, their context text, to whatever you would like. Let's run this application and see how it works. So if I click here, the label would change to hello world, or the label would change to whatever you set on here. This is a very easy application to create. It is not a real application, but it's just the start of learning how to code on an Objective-C. I'll bring you back some more tutorials. This is my first one. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, drop a like or comment if you have any problems. I won't be leaving the code on the description. I'd like you guys to write it down on your own so you could like memorize the syntax of Objective-C. If you would like to get this on Swift, or if you would like to know how to create this using Swift on Xcode, please drop a comment and let me know. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.